EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Nascar Thunder 2003.
At the end of the Pepsi 400 in Daytona in 2001, I found myself in a pretty familiar spot, running 1-2 with Dale Earnhardt Jr. Back in February at the Daytona 500, it was my number 15 car that took the checkered flag. But in July, it was Dale Jr.'s turn, and I helped push him to the win. That was one heck of a finish. I remember coming into Daytona in July, thinking how cool it would be to win the Daytona 500 and the Pepsi 400 in the same year. And you know what? I still think about that. So I got together with my friends from EA Sports, and they're going to give me that chance. Well, actually, they're going to give you that chance. 2 laps to go in the Pepsi 400 2001. Dale Jr.'s in first place, and you're in second place behind the wheel of my number 15 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Can you get the 2001 Daytona suite? Good luck.
Number 21 is looking low. Got one outside. You're clear. I give you an A+ on that one, buddy.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
NASCAR Thunder 2004.
Talladega last fall, it was a great race. The DEI cars up front once again. We had a little different scenario, a different fuel cell.
Yeah, it made it for an interesting race. Some guys couldn't make it all the way, some guys could, and unfortunately we had the better fuel mileage.
You had a guy right on your bumper, Tony Stewart. He was looking to win a championship. You had to feel pretty comfortable that he wasn't going to do anything too crazy behind you.
Yeah, it felt just like having a teammate back there, but you know, again, you don't know whether he's going to be your friend or not, all the way down to the finish line, so I was ready for anything.
So you got to be ready, be on guard. You don't know if that guy behind you, your friend or your foe. Stay focused and get in the game.
We can make it the rest of the way on fuel, but you're gonna have to be careful. You're making me nervous. Get in here for some gas.
The 20 car is coming left. Number 20 is inside. You're clear. You conquered this one, buddy.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
NASCAR 2005. Chase for the Cup.
The 2004 Daytona 500 was almost a retro race to me, a throwback to the 70s. You and Tony Stewart with a lap car every now hanging in there, and a guy, you guys just trying to figure out what it was going to take to win the Great American Race. First of all, how bad did you not want to see a caution late in that event, and how confident were you that you could get around Tony?
Well, like, I really didn't want to caution because that just adds more people to the mix and makes it a tougher race to win. Knowing you got just one guy, that guy Tony Stewart in front of you to beat was a lot easier than having the whole field behind you. So I was glad there wasn't a caution to come out, and just, I don't know, I was just trying different stuff to get around Tony and didn't know whether I was going to have what it took or not.
Well, I thought it was very interesting, racing these cars. I know how hard it is to pass a guy one-on-one. You were able to change your line and vary it and eventually made a run on Tony. Were you surprised that you were able to make that move?
Yeah, I really was. I thought that I was kind of done for at one point, but it just worked out kind of tricked. I don't know if I could even do it again. 9 times out of 10 or whatever, I'd probably fail. But the way it just came out, I was at the right place at the right time to get the run where I needed it to get clear of him going into turn 3.
How good does it feel to be a Daytona 500 champion?
It feels good. I've been watching you be a Daytona 500 champion for a couple years now, and you seem to be enjoying it, so I'm glad I can add my name to the list.
Well, here's the challenge. There's 3 laps to go. Tony Stewart's ahead. Can you get Dale Jr. by him and get him the victory, get in the game, and get in the 8 car and get it done?
All right, here we go. You got the lead. The 20 car is going low. Going inside. Going 3 wide. Clear all around. Stewart, up high, up high. Perfect, inside, watch it. You're okay. You got both sides, you're all clear. That was awesome. So much for that challenge. Great job, buddy.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I'm Jeff Gordon, driver the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet. EA Sports. It's in the game.
NASCAR 2006. Total team control.
Mark, last year at Dover, it was dramatic. You were leading. You had to hold off Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 9 laps to go, and you did it. What did it feel like?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a great feeling to win. I knew if I just kept the car on the bottom, kept my concentration, didn't give them a shot at it, that we could win.
Mark Martin's always totally confident. Can you be confident? We're going to put you in Mark Martin's car with 9 laps to go, and we're going to see if you can be up to the challenge. EA Sports, get in the game.
Stewart, closing quickly, left side. Got it! Way to go! Way to go!
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Dale Jr., you've always been strong at Daytona, the Pepsi 400. You really had to avoid a big wreck coming down the tri-oval. Tell us about that.
Yeah, cars were going everywhere, and we took off down pit road looking for the cleanest piece of real estate, and that was it.
Okay, well, Dale Jr. did it. See if you can do it. Now, he came back to finish 3rd in the Pepsi 400. Here's your scenario. Come off at turn 4, down the front tri-oval, without going down pit road. Can you miss the wreck and make it all the way back around to the start-finish line? EA Sports, it's in the game.
Running out of time. Start making your move. The 5 car is all over your back bumper. Car high, car high. There you go, all clear. I give you an A+ on that one, buddy. Nice run!